The man picked up the drain filter and was surprised to find it covered in parasites. He threw it in the trash. The man was a dentist. He suddenly remembered that a strange patient had come in that morning. He was constantly screaming from toothache. But no matter how hard he examined him, he couldn't find any decay or swollen gums. It wasn't until he took an X-ray that the man noticed something strange. The patient's teeth roots were white, but the rest was indistinguishable. The man had no choice but to attribute it to neurological pain. He prescribed analgesics and asked the patient to return for a follow-up examination in 2 days. He himself was planning to find materials for study the following day. But by the end of the workday, the man noticed that the water in the sink hadn't drained. He reached for the drain filter, and it was full of parasites. At that moment, something suddenly occurred to the man. He immediately disinfected his hands, then looked at the patient's X-ray. Seeing parasites on it, he immediately went to the library and began studying the ancient material. It turns out this parasite is called a toothworm. After laying eggs near the teeth, it quickly migrates to internal organs in the brain and is highly contagious. The man had just finished reviewing the materials when the phone rang, and an assistant from the clinic informed him that the same patient had come in for a follow-up examination. Returning to the clinic, the man felt as if he were facing mortal danger. Only after taking protective measures did he dare enter. He cut the gum and carefully removed several parasites. But the next second, the patient suddenly began to spasm. The man saw with horror that parasites had appeared in the patient's eyes. This meant they had taken over his brain. The man didn't know what to do. And the next second the patient hugged him and started biting.